Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I am going to discuss about the TraceViewer. This is a very nice features which will provide with this is very nice feature which is provided by the Playwright. Okay, and this is the GUI tool. By using this, we can view the Playwright recorded trace of your test execution. Okay, we can navigate. So now I will discuss here in details like what is the trace, how we record the trace, and then how we view the trace by using the Playwright trace viewer. Now if I want to record the trace, okay, execution trace, then we need to pass flag here. So let me run Playwright test, and here we need to pass trace value on, and let's run this. So now 9 tests is running. So 2 tests I have in this file, 1 test in the example file. There are 3 tests and it's running on 3 browsers: Firefox, Chrome, WebKit. So that's why here we are getting 9 tests. 3 into 3 equal to 9. 4 workers means parallelly running the 4 tests. Test is running in headless mode. Okay, 9 tests passed. And if I open the report, you will see the report here. Okay, in the report for each test you can see there is an icon. Okay, and this is the trace viewer. So first example.spec file, it's run on 3 browsers: Chromium, Firefox, WebKit. Second application test file, orange hrl login spec, it's run on Chromium, Firefox, WebKit. Second test run on Chromium, Firefox, WebKit. Okay, so here we have trace. If I click the trace viewer, it will open the trace viewer GUI where we can navigate and see each and every actions. So this is the first action: browser context new. This is the first, navigate the URL. Second is it's verify expected route. Next, it has username field. Okay, fill the username, going to fill here. If you can see here, password is highlighted, going to fill the password value here. Second is the first is the admin, right? Here you can see admin is entered. These are the details values. There is a console log, network log, source log. Okay, source code, which is the source code we can see. And next, click on the button, login button. You can see there is a red icon, it means it is clicking. Next, it will verify user login successfully or not. And in the source code you can also see. So if we go with the other test, you can see, like, let me navigate here, click on the view, and you can see here trace. So this is a very nice features. So by default it will not capture. Okay, we need to provide here option trace on. Okay, and also when you be created the project, Playwright project, so by default in the Playwright config file there is a option like a line number 45, trace on first entry. Okay, first retry. So when the test is running on the first retry, suppose that your test is failed, now it will retry again to execute. Then at that time it will capture the trace log. It will not capture the trace log always in first execution. Here the retries options are available, right? When we are running this with the CI, so by default value is here set to. It means after the test fail, it will retry 2 times, and in the first retry, it will capture the trace view, not the second or first execution. This is a local value. Local value means 0. If we are not setting a value any for CI value, then its local is 0. It means if your test is getting failed at local, it will not capture the trace viewer. Okay, like let me provide here some value. Like if I am passing here 1, okay, so it means it will capture the trace viewer in the first retry, okay, because we have mentioned here first retry. If we mention here 2 means it will retry 2 times, 1 means it will retry 1 times after the test is failed. So let's run this, and I'm going to change something so that test will fail. In the example spec file, here I'm going to add the 1, okay, it means this test will fail. And let me run this without mention, without playwright trace view trace on. So using the playwright test, now this test will fail, okay, at this verification this checkpoint fail. And in the config file I have mentioned 1, it means it will retry once. So let me run. This is npx. Now running all the 9, test all the 9 instances, right? 3 for Firefox, 3 for Chromium, 3 for WebKit. You can see the first test is failed. Now it's retrying. Retry has won. First time retrying. Okay, test is again failed, and it will capture the trace viewer. Now remaining test is running. So there are 3 retry on each 3 browsers. That's why we are getting here 9, then plus 3 retry equal to 12 execution. So 6 passed and 3 fails, and it open also the test. You can see if I navigate right here, the test is failed. These are the cross. These tests are passed. If I open here, you will not see the trace icon. If I open this, you will see the trace. But in the this is the first run. This is the retry. If I go in the first run, you will not see the trace. Trace is not captured here. If I go in the second retry, you will see the trace is captured. And click on this, it will open the trace viewer where you can navigate the each and every actions and where the test is failed. Okay, let me show if we have mentioned here on first retry, and if our test is running retrying twice, it will not capture the trace viewer in the second retry. So let me pass here 2. So now retry increased from 1 to 2. It means if the test is failed, it will retry 2 times. So let me run. Now I am going to run only one profile on one project. So giving the name Chromium. Three tests means there are all the 3 tests are running on only the Chromium browser. Okay, now this is the retry. First it retry because test is getting failed due to the changes of the expected URL condition. So second retry, and now the test is failed. 2 pass, 1 fail. But when the test failed, before that it retried 2 times. If I open this, here you will see retry 1, retry 2. So as per the setting, you can see here we don't have any trace viewer. If I go in the retry 1, you will see we have trace viewer, right? It captured the trace viewer. If I go with retry 2 options, here you will not see the trace viewer. So only it capture the trace viewer trace for the retry 1. Okay, so hope this will be helpful in your case. Okay, and if you have any query, leave a comment. Okay, and if you like my video, click on like buttons, subscribe the channel, and share the tutorials video to your friends, colleague, so that other can also get benefit.